The final step in installing a 3-window to 5-window conversion, putting in the glass.
2-minute tech.
The more I scuff on this thing, the better it looks. Here it is, a 5-window cab. Now, after we finished welded both sides inside and out, we picked up some Z-Glass fiberglass reinforced filler from Autobody Color and Supply. Blocked that out, we followed it with Clausen's Z-Glaze, blended that in, recreating the original contour for a factory look. Now, we followed the theme we started with the rest of the truck when we faux tinted the entire vehicle using Duplicolor's paint shop system, and we reached for some Duplicolor filler primer to cover up the bodywork. Now, we could go through the same recipe that we showed you, rolling, brushing, misting, and then sanding, and blend this in to where it looks like it was all painted at the same time. But I gotta tell you, I'm really digging the primer spots. In fact, I think it looks a little more authentic. So now, all we had left to do is put the glass in.
All right, with the metal work, body work, and paint work completed, the only thing we've got left to do to finish up our 5-window conversion is install the glass. Now, we've shown you installing glass using this type of gasket seal before in the past. Heck, we've even shown you how to cut flat laminated safety glass. But a lot of people aren't comfortable doing that kind of work, and it's right behind rebuilding an automatic transmission or doing electrical wiring on a lot of people's list of things they'd love to avoid. So sometimes it's worth it just to pay a pro to come in and do the job for you. That way you make sure it's done right, and you don't risk breaking your curved and not so cheap glass.
So we enlisted the help of Dante the Glass Guy, who has seen it all when it comes to auto glass. Now, he's using a very soft and supple rubber weather seal, which is key with a corner glass like this, where you're going to apply a lot of pressure to get the glass in. The rubber has to be movable where it can flex when your glass can't. Otherwise, you run the risk of putting too much pressure and breaking the glass. Now, there's a fine line between applying force and applying pressure. Dante's applying pressure with the palm of his hand so it's evenly spread out for the glass to get the new window properly seated in the channel. Using a glass cleaner as a lubricant allows Dante to work with the two different materials without binding or pinching, and it evaporates quickly enough where it won't leave a residue behind. The last step, and probably the most difficult and sensitive, is installing the hard plastic lock strip. You have to do this because the lock strip is what holds tension on the weather seal and keeps the glass in. Now, even with the right tools, like the lock strip tool, experience is what's keeping Dante from breaking this glass.